Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio Break the Game. My name's Negative, and let's get cracking with another episode. I've done a fair bit of work off camera, and let's run through what I've done and then we'll continue to work away at it. Now this is part of the new unloading station for our factory. We have got two copper unloading stations now, and these are going to allow us to put more copper into the train network and therefore have greater smelting ability. That's what this is aimed at. The old station, I've deconstructed that and moved it up here, so looking forward to that being fully active. Now I plugged it in, got it all running, so this is working now, so this is very good. Obviously there's expansion. We'll be able to expand this quite considerably as we upgrade the smelting, which is on my list for a couple of episodes time. Basically I'm going to move the entire engineering yard. Now what I need to do this episode is connect in the iron, okay, because the iron needs to be fixed basically. Now I'll show you something very quickly. This is what's called a stacker. These, oops, hold on, stop. Oh, whatever, you can run to there. These are stackers. So basically what happens is all the trains come through this little area here, and then they attempt to go to a station. Now you can see that this one is trying to go to the near station. However, because the near station is full, and these are both chain signals, that turns all of these red. Okay, so you see how there's trains all the way in here. All of these chain signals on the way in are all red. That just means that we cannot, actually this needs to have one more chain signal there. Okay, we cannot have any other trains come into this block. This is undeadlockable. The other advantage is if there was another train that came along, it can come and wait here. If there was another train after that, it could come and wait in here somewhere. Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can have 18 trains plus 2 in the station. So 20 trains in total for copper alone. Same thing up here on iron. So I need to get all of this hooked in. So first things first, I'm going to run up to the buffer storage that I put in, the U-Butte buffer storage, which is actually not as good as what I thought it was. And basically we're going to stop these being requesters. These aren't going to be requesters anymore. Pick all these up because we need to empty this buffer storage somehow. So I have an idea on how we can do that. Right, what else do I want to do? I want to completely demolish this station, so we'll deconstruct all of that, deconstruct this as well, and that as well. Now we'll throw that in there. We're going to request in some requested chests. Now these are going to request in ore. And we're going to spin these around so that it loads trains that come in here. I think that's very important, because this will clear the buffer for us. So we have... Oops, hold on, we'll go down here because we need to add in passive providers at the bottom. And this is going to be a rather large job, so it might not finish quickly, it might take quite a bit of time. Okay. Need to spin all of these around as well. And what I plan to do is just task the trains to run between this point and my new iron unloading. Can I? Yes, I can. Wonderful. Oops. No, that was the right way. Silly me. Okay, these are all tasked to that. Now I need to request in 2,400 of everything. Because I have 71k plus more. So this is going to stress the bots out. And I'm pretty much not going to be able to do anything with the logistics network until this is finished. I was talking with Mad Zuri about buffer storages, and I think he's got me convinced that buffer storages are a bad idea. Exactly for this reason right here. Because it's going to take a lot of effort to get all of this moved over to the other outpost. Now what I'll do, okay, we'll remove iron east, leave iron unload, iron mine, remove that, and we'll remove that. Now what I want to do is I want to add in AAA. That's the new station that I'm about to bring online. Add that in. That's already got 6k in it. Alright, so we've switched on the train. It'll leave very shortly. And it'll come around here to the iron. I'll add this train in as well. So this is going to go to iron unload. Off it goes. And this will also allow me to demonstrate how the stacker works. Alright, off goes the train. As you can see, what happens when you have too many trains, they start to clog up onto the main line. That's why we've got the stacker. Alright. So it's a fairly long journey for them. However, they'll make it. They'll get there eventually. I have faith in the little bots. Okay, here it is. Oh, actually, something that got pointed out. Don't require any kind of rebalancer here, because we're actually going to be moving into an 8-lane rebalancer down below. So we'll just switch this over. So it's just direct input. Now with the belt mechanics from before point 11, from before point 12 rather, this just flatly would not be possible. Now you're going to see what happens. Nicely balanced across 8 lanes. Then it's going to come down here and fill this up. So I need to plug this in down here in a second. I just want to go up and make sure that this is all working nice. Yep. So right now there seems to be a bit of an issue. So that is AAA and that's AAA. Maybe it just wanted to go to that one. Maybe it wanted to be special. What we might do is decrease the loading time. So I don't think it's needed. See that it's moving pretty quickly. It'll get to 6K pretty much straight away. There we go, done. Move that to 20 and that to 25. This water's inconveniently placed, I tell you. That could probably be 20 as well. Not sure why that one is waiting. I'm not sure why that doesn't just come down into the second one. You can see that it's stacking up, but they're trying to get into that station down there. Now, something else that I did was I smashed through the research, got up to robot follower count 12 now, and we're on our way to the rocket silo. So I'll get that started now, so you guys can see me get that research completed. Let's just check that this is actually spelled correctly. Does it? Yeah, it seems to connect in. So for some reason it's trying to go to the far station. But notice when this clears the block, it does nothing. Aha, I found the issue. The issue is right here. I suspect that they're not linked together. We're doing 20 and 20, weren't we? 20, 20. 20 and 25. Oh, 20. See, this one's waiting for the near station. Just had to wait. Oh, do you? Get out of the way. Shit. In she comes. So that is the stacker system that I've created. You can see that this this left-hand belt is still buffering. So obviously we haven't had many trains yet. So let's get this plugged into the iron furnace. Actually, what we need to do is come up here and disconnect it from here. We'll just deconstruct all the things. Oh, whoops. I can't deconstruct the substation yet. Where'd it go? I know I have it here somewhere. Apparently not. Because obviously I need the resources to be put into the passive providers. So I can't get rid of them yet. Now the reason I'm doing this way is I think this is just the easiest way to remove this buffer storage and shift it over to the right. Shift all these resources that we've gathered over to the right. 20 and 20, excellent. Now, We begin deconstructing some of this, as we now have an 8-lane system that we can begin to utilize. So we will... Oops, I didn't mean to deconstruct all of that. It says iron here. Now, I also built a concrete factory. So that's something that I will be doing over the base. I will be concreting all the things. So, yeah. Be aware, the base is going to have a facelift. Over the coming couple of episodes. See our construction bot's going nuts. And the reason I'm going to concrete the entire factory is so that I can run around quicker. That's the only reason. Okay, we're about to exhaust our iron supply. Oh, sorry, our what little iron we had sitting in those iron lines. And what I'm thinking is I want to completely exhaust this so that I can stamp down another furnace like this. Okay, you can go away, you can go away. Oh, so much extra stuff in my inventory that I don't necessarily need. I'm pretty happy with how this factory's going. It's going well, I would say. Yep, that'll take a little while. Now we need to, yeah, as I said, get this plumbed in down here. No, it'll run on buffer storage for a little while, so what I'm going to do is just chop it off from there. Wait. Oh, there's a robo port in that. I want to leave the robo port if I can. Yeah, we'll deconstruct from there. And deconstruct from here. Now there's a lot of things going on the screen, so hopefully this gets sorted kind of sharpish. Just throw that down quickly. I feel like we need more construction bots. I don't think we've got enough here. What we might actually do is go and snag one of these extra roboports up here, then put it down there and kind of do a bit of direct insertion. I think that would be good. So that we can just auto deploy the bots to the network and not have to worry about it. There we go. Happy days. So this is burning through concrete at a good rate. Happy days. You see, I'll just continue to blueprint all over now. They're my rulers. So we could potentially grab a copy of this and start trying to figure out where we're going to place this iron smelting. Ideally, what I'd like to do... Oh, now there's an idea. Have 3 copper. Ideally, you just have these tile, just boom, boom, all the way across here. These aren't quite big enough. They are 8 furnaces short. I'm going to have a think about it, and I'll be back very shortly with another episode of Factorio Break the Game. As you can see, things are starting to increase. The abilities of my factories are starting to get more. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you then.